When we think of billionaires, it's easy to imagine people who simply chased after money. But the real story is different. Most billionaires didn't just focus on getting rich, they focused on solving big problems and scaling their solutions to millions, sometimes billions of people. If you want to build true wealth, the question is just, how do I get rich? Instead, ask yourself, what problem can I solve that millions will pay for? In this video, we'll explore the top 10 areas that have made more billionaires than any others. Let's dive in and see what lessons we can learn from their journeys. Technology and software have transformed the world and created some of the richest people in history. Think of Mark Zuckerberg with Facebook, Elon Musk with Tesla and SpaceX, or Jeff Bezos with Amazon. These innovators didn't just sell products, they built entire ecosystems and changed how we live and work. Every time humanity takes a leap forward, it's often the people behind the software and systems who benefit the most. If you can create a tool or platform that millions use every day, you're essentially holding a goldmine. The lesson here is clear: learn skills in tech, AI, or digital platforms. The future belongs to those who build it. World of finance and investments is where money truly multiplies. The richest people don't just earn money, they make their money work for them. Hedge funds, stock markets, and private equity are the playgrounds where fortunes are built and grown. Warren Buffett is a classic example of someone who built his empire by understanding how to invest wisely. The key lesson here is that you don't need a fortune to start. Even with a small amount, begin investing. Don't just save your money, make it grow. Over time, the power of compounding can turn small investments into massive wealth. Real estate has been a timeless path to wealth. Land is unique, it can't be printed or easily duplicated, and it rarely loses value over the long term. From Donald Trump's real estate empire to African moguls like Dangote, investing in land and property has quietly built fortunes for generations. As cities grow and populations expand, the value of land tends to rise. The lesson here is simple: own something that cannot be printed. Land. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, real estate can provide steady growth and passive income while you sleep. Fashion and luxury brands have created some of the world's most iconic fortunes. Think Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Nike, and Rolex. These brands don't just sell products, they sell dreams and status. Humans have an innate desire for identity and recognition, and luxury brands tap into that hunger. Billionaires in this space understand that people aren't just buying clothes or accessories, they're buying a sense of belonging and prestige. The lesson: people don't buy clothes, they buy identity. If you can create a brand that resonates with people's aspirations, you can build an empire. Media and entertainment are trillion-dollar industries that never go out of style. From Netflix to Cristiano Ronaldo, from Hollywood to TikTok stars, entertainment is a massive business because people will always pay to escape boredom or be inspired. Whether it's movies, music, sports, or social media, those who can capture and hold attention can monetize it in countless ways. The lesson here is powerful. If you can entertain or inspire people, you can turn that attention into wealth. The demand for entertainment is endless, and the opportunities are only growing. Energy and natural resources have shaped the fortunes of nations and individuals alike. Oil, gas, gold, and now solar and wind power are the backbone of modern economies. Wars have been fought over these resources, and entire dynasties have been built from them. The world quite literally runs on energy, and those who control it often control vast wealth. As the world shifts toward renewable energy, new opportunities are emerging for those who can innovate in this space. The lesson is clear: whoever controls energy controls wealth. Healthcare and pharmaceuticals are industries where humanity's willingness to pay knows almost no bounds. People will always invest in their health and well-being, and those who create solutions that save or improve lives are rewarded handsomely. From life-saving drugs to innovative medical devices, this sector is constantly evolving. The lesson here is timeless: humanity will always pay for life. If you can build something that saves lives or enhances health, you'll always have a market and the potential for immense wealth. Manufacturing and industry are the engines that keep the world turning. From cars to electronics, clothing to construction materials, the ability to produce goods at scale has created countless billionaires. But the real secret isn't just in making products, it's in building systems that can operate efficiently and grow over time. Automation, logistics, and supply chain management are key. The lesson: build systems, not just products. Those who master the art of scaling production and distribution can create lasting wealth. Food and beverage is a universal need, and those who control it rarely go broke. From global fast food chains to beverage giants, this industry has produced many billionaires. People need to eat and drink every day, making this sector both stable and scalable. Whether it's creating a new food product, building a restaurant empire, or innovating in food delivery, the opportunities are endless. The lesson is simple: control food and you'll never go broke. The demand is constant, and the potential for growth is huge. Retail and distribution have created some of the world's largest fortunes. Companies like Amazon, Walmart, and Alibaba have mastered the art of connecting producers with consumers on a massive scale. It's not just about selling products, it's about building efficient supply chains and logistics networks that can deliver goods quickly and reliably. The lesson here is that wealth is built by connecting needs with solutions. If you can streamline the process and reach millions, the rewards can be enormous. Looking across all these industries, one thing stands out: billionaires are problem solvers. They identify challenges that affect millions and create solutions that scale. Whether it's making life easier, healthier, more entertaining, or more efficient, the biggest fortunes are built by addressing real needs. If you want to follow in their footsteps, start by looking for problems that frustrate people, and think about how you could solve them in a way that reaches the masses. It's not enough to solve a problem for one person. You need to scale your solution. The most successful billionaires didn't stop at a single product or service. They built systems, platforms, and brands that could reach millions, even billions of people. This ability to scale is what separates the wealthy from the ultra-wealthy. Think about how you can take your idea and multiply its impact. Technology, logistics, and marketing are all tools that can help you reach a larger audience. Every billionaire's journey is unique, but there are common threads. They are relentless learners, always seeking new knowledge and skills. They take calculated risk, aren't afraid to fail, and adapt quickly to changing circumstances. Most importantly, they focus on value, creating something that people truly need or desire. If you want to build wealth, study the habits and mindsets of those who have already succeeded. There's a lot to learn from their stories. Innovation is at the heart of every major fortune. Whether it's inventing new technology, creating a disruptive business model, or finding a better way to deliver a service, innovation drives progress and wealth. The world is constantly changing, and those who can adapt and innovate are the ones who thrive. Don't be afraid to think differently or challenge the status quo. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come from the most unexpected places. Mindset is a powerful factor in building wealth. Billionaires tend to have a growth mindset. They believe they can learn, improve, and overcome obstacles. They see failure as a lesson, not a defeat, and they persist even when things get tough. Cultivating the right mindset can make all the difference on your journey to success. Focus on growth, resilience, and adaptability, and you'll be better prepared to seize opportunities when they arise. No one becomes a billionaire alone. Building strong networks and relationships is essential. Connections open doors to new opportunities, partnerships, and resources. Many of the world's wealthiest people attribute their success to the people they've met and the teams they've built. Invest time in building genuine relationships and collaborating with others. Your network can be one of your greatest assets on the road to wealth. Risk-taking is part of every billionaire's story, but it's not about reckless gambles. It's about taking calculated risks, weighing the potential rewards against the possible downsides. Successful entrepreneurs and investors know how to assess opportunities and aren't afraid to act when the odds are in their favor. If you want to build wealth, learn to embrace risk intelligently. Sometimes the biggest payoffs come from stepping outside your comfort zone. Persistence and resilience are qualities shared by nearly every billionaire. The road to wealth is rarely smooth. There are setbacks, failures, and challenges along the way. What sets successful people apart is their ability to keep going, learn from mistakes, and bounce back stronger. If you want to achieve big goals, develop the habit of persistence. Keep pushing forward even when things get tough, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. The world is always changing, and those who adapt quickly are the ones who thrive. Billionaires stay ahead by anticipating trends, embracing new technologies, and being flexible in their strategies. Don't get stuck in old ways of thinking. Be open to new ideas and willing to pivot when necessary. The ability to adapt is a major advantage in any industry, and it's often the difference between success and failure. Sum up: the world's billionaires didn't just chase money. They solved big problems, scaled their solutions, and built systems that could reach millions. They invested in themselves, took calculated risks, and never stopped learning. If you want to build wealth, focus on creating value, scaling your impact, and developing the right mindset. The journey won't be easy, but with persistence, innovation, and the willingness to solve real problems, you can carve your own path to success.